Hi everyone. Today is the first day or fifth day for about surface wireframe and surface design sketch workbench. Today we have some practicing example of it for about mouse drawing. I want to show you the mouse drawing. The shape is like this, and uh, I'll myself uh, draw by Katia program on mouse like this. Uh, Mouse shape is here, placed in here, and first I will draw a semicircle like here by Katia program. Therefore, first of all, uh, enter to the wireframe and surface workbench first, and go to the XY plane and sketch workbench along to XY plane like this. Therefore, for drawing a semicircle, I will select arc in here, and first I will determine the center point and the first point and second point like here. Then give to the constraint and the radius of this arc should be 31 millimeter like here, and the distance from the origin v vector to this arc can be made to constrained to 57 millimeter like here. And for the exactness of it, I will draw axis like here, and magnifying it, and for the exactness of it, select together, and by using constraint definition in dialog box, and click coincidence like here, and in upper place also drag this part and this part each other, and by using constantly defined dialog box, coincidence can be checked like here. Therefore, the arc is completely like here. And next one, I will draw point generation with the intersection as below. For making it, I will exit to the sketch workbench of it, and find out the intersection command from here, wireframe. Near the intersection icon, the intersection character can be showed as shown in this slide, and select this one, and the intersection definition dialog box can be appeared like here. And in case of a first element, we should select mouse number 3 button and select ZX plane like here. And the second element, if the some dialog have the color of blue, it should be determined. Therefore, if this color is appeared, then select this one is the second point like here, and we can show it. So click the preview like here. The second the second element of it along to the second element like as this arc, the point is generated as shown in this figure. Therefore, next one I will draw do a sketch like here, like this. Therefore, I will draw a sketch for drawing a sketch. ZX go to the sketch workbench along to ZX plane like here, and by using 3-point arc, select 3-point arc like here, and draw an arc first, and draw a second arc from this point and here, and this arc, between this arc and this arc, the tangency could be constrained from by using constraint definition dialog box like here. Oh, I'm sorry, not coincidence, but tangency. I'm sorry, I could have a mistake. Tangency of this burn and constraint should be applied that the radius of this arc have 47 millimeter like here, and radius of this part should be 106 millimeter should be applied like here, and this point and this point could be coincidence by using constraint defined in dialog box, and this point between this point and the v vector could be 13 millimeter, and this point, between this point and h vector distance could be applied to 38 millimeter. There, in this time, the shape is, all of the shape is like the same as this drawing sheet, and if this is finished, we can exit to the sketch workbench, and then the first arc is drawn the first time, and second arc should be drawn, and the arc intersection could be made from the generation of a point intersection point like here. Therefore, the two arcs can be made from this operation. Next one, I will draw one line like this. By for drawing this line, we enter to the sketch bench along to the YZ plane like here, and draw a line from this to this roughly, and apply the constraint from this constraint bottom, and the length should be applied by 80 millimeter, and the degree between the v vector and line have 5 degree like this. For adjusting 5 degree, we should use concentrated burn and apply 5 degree, and for controlling the place constraint, we should select 2 points between this one and this one, and by using constraint defined definition $box, we click coincidence like here, then all of the shape should be color of this one should be changed to blue like here. Then the constraint should be applied completely. Therefore, we should go out of sketch workbench from this button, and by using this sketch we and extrude icon from surfaces toolbar, we should draw extrusion rectangle like here. The first limit dimension should be 120 millimeter, and the second limit should be 120 millimeter again. Then the box should be made like here by using extrusion. Therefore, extrude using 120 millimeter each was applied in previous time, and this operation was finished. Next one is drawing process with extrude again. For drawing it, I will use this kind of arc. This arc composed of two. Therefore, first select this extrusion rectangle and enter to the sketch workbench like here, and draw two arcs from here. First arc should be started from here and here. Second arc should be selected here and here like this, and all this one and this one radius should be 41 millimeter, and this one radius should be applied to 100 like this, and this one and this one should be tangency like here. Oh, I'm sorry. This one and this one should be applied to tangency like here, and this one and this one should be coincidency. And next one, this point and this line should be coincidency again, and from V vector to this point, the constraint should be 7 millimeter like here, and between this one and bottom part, the distance is far from 18 millimeter like this. Then this arc should be changed to blue like this. Changed to blue. Therefore, arc drawing is finished in this operation, and by using ZX plane, the drawing should be line drawing should be needed. Therefore, along to the drawing figure, I will enter to the ZX plane sketch workbench and draw a line like here, this one and line between V vector, the degree should be made to 7 degree. Applied to 7 degree like here, and the distance of line should be 80 millimeter like this, and this point and this point should be coincidence like here also, and this point and the V vector distance should be applied to 50 millimeter. Then the line should be changed from white to blue color like this PowerPoint screen. And then drawing with the extrude should be needed. Therefore, I'll exit to this sketch workbench and select to the extrusion, and the extrusion dimension should be 120 each. Therefore, this operation should be made like here. And the next one is for making the split command as below. Therefore, first of all, I select this by using split command, and element to cut should be here, and cutting element should be selected this one, and other side should be cutted like here again. And for making this, I will select split element again, and element to cut should be selected to the split dot one, and the cutting element is selected like here, and other side can differentiate what kind of part should be omitted in this part. Therefore, if you click other side, then we can select this part can be made like here, and this extrusion, select this extrusion by using mouse button, and if this is selected, then enter to the hide button like this. Then this part can be made like here. Next one, drawing process hiding is completed as shown in this slide, and using symmetry button, another part can be made like this. Therefore, please select the not translate, but symmetry button should be selected, and element can be selected, and the reference element should be this part, this plane. This plane is the reference plane like here. Then OK button should be clicked again, and the next one, the first sketch drawn using symmetry is also mirrored. Mirrored following edge, the reference link to the GX plane again. Therefore, please select the symmetry button again, and select this sketch, and by selecting ZX button, the new sketch can be made from as shown in this figure. Next one, we should do making some plane by using plane button. Therefore, please select the plane button from wireframe toolbar, and if this plane definition dialog box is appeared, then plane type should be offset from plane. Selected offset from plane, and the reference should be by using the click of mouse number 3 button. YZ plane should be selected like here, and the offset millimeter should be minus 60 millimeter is applied. Therefore, minus 60 millimeter far from YZ plane, or the new plane should be appeared like here. Then next one is by like here. Non-necessary part is hide. I already hide the non-necessary part like here. This is the shape is the same like this. And next one, I was making some intersection point drawing. The intersection point drawing making must be very important in this wireframe and surface design drawing. Therefore, please select intersection from this intersection button. It is very, very important. Therefore, if the intersection definition is appeared from this part, first of all, first element should be selected in this line of curve. That is very important. And the second element should be selected this plane. Then this the intersection between this arc and this plane, the intersection point should be generated in this point. If we select this second plane, though the newly made plane should be appeared like a smaller rectangular. However, this plane is very large plane. In this plane is secondary dually plane. Therefore, intersection should be here by increasing the plane like this. For confirm it, I will click preview button, then intersection point could be generated in this part. Can you understand? I'll show you again. By using, it is very important, because it is very, very, very important. I will show you again. Intersection point is very important for making the intersection point. I will select the intersection command from wireframe toolbar, and the first element should be selected this one, and second element should be selected this one, and preview is here. If you select another sequence, for example, if I select the first element should be this plane, and second element should be this arc, the result is the same like here. Okay, then next one should be drawing process of it. For drawing arc like this is the rear part of the mouse shape. Therefore, by using XY plane and go to the sketch workbench, then I will draw a 3-point arc like here. The intersection point should be followed like here, and the distance of this arc and I'm sorry. First this point, and this point should be coincidence. coincidence should be coincidence by using constraint definition and this point and this point, between this point and this point should be constantly fixed by using constantly defined in dialog box. Then the distance between arc and V vector can be made to 57 millimeter. Then the arc should be made like here, and this the color of the arc should be changed from white color to green color. This session is finished in this time, and I'll see you in the next session. Thank you for watching. Bye.